Hey everybody, this is Captain X24 bringing you guys another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Right then. So now in this part, since we grabbed ourselves a potion, we got a shield, we're basically ready to go. So what we want to do is we want to go to one of these docks and run off of it and call for our loft wing. And now we can fly in the open sky, but we want to go to that green pillar that we see right there, because we are going to go to the surface. It always feels like it's closer than it actually is, but I think we're just about to it right now. There we go. So this small cutscene is going to trigger, and so there's this hole in the clouds that we're going to have to go through. Meanwhile, Fi is just explaining to us about our map and stuff like that, and the green pillar's marked, and we'll be able to travel up and down with it between Skyloft and the surface. Speaking of Fi, interesting thing I've noticed, it becomes a little more apparent with some of her future dialogue, which is almost like a computer or something, rather than than what like Navi or Midna was, because she'll be like, she'll talk about her calculations, or she'll tell you odds of things with percentage, or even when you first meet her, she's like something like recognition complete, like a robot or something. Anyway, so here we land. We're gonna need to use our sailcloth. There we go, it prompts us for it. I think Fi's gonna tell us, yeah. This place is called the Sealed Grounds, as she'll mention. And so this is where things start to get interesting with the game. Yeah, there we go, Sealed Grounds. Kind of a weird place. I don't really like it, by the way. It seems creepy to me. But anyway, there's our map. So that's us. Please proceed with caution, Master. Stuff like that. Oh, awesome. Right then, that's not really important, but here's our first actual enemy, and this is a Deku Baba, and you'll notice its mouth is, horizontal, so you gotta use a horizontal slash to kill it. And this one, vertical. I don't know, I didn't detect that as a vertical slash. Also, I found out why we have 6 hearts, because stuff here deals a full heart of damage, rather than like half a heart. So I'm predicting there'll be some upgrade later in the game that gives you, why would... Never mind. Her icon's like glowing, and then she's like, "You called for me?" Oh, and here's 2 of them. But anyway, I think there'll be some upgrade later in the game where it's like that one near the end of Ocarina of Time where all damage you take is half. Right then. So when we get down here, we see this kind of ominous place, and if we look down, there's this dark, shadowy obelisk, or whatever it's supposed to be. And from this, we see that an evil figure with all the teeth that we've been seeing previously in some of our visions. And now suddenly our forehead hurts, which leads me to only one logical conclusion. That thing is Voldemort, and Link is actually Harry Potter. This is going places, I swear. I'm onto something. And now the wind just casually blows to direct our attention to what's behind us. We can't open that door, as you'll see in a second. First I want to grab some of these hearts, because otherwise Fi will bother us about the fact that we're at like half health. So if we go up to this door, Fi will tell us that it seems to have been opened recently, except now it's shut for some reason. What we gotta do is we gotta get all the way down there. That took like a heart of damage. Yeah, I'm totally just taking the shortcut method. I'd rather take 2 hearts of damage than like have a lot of trouble. What we gotta do to this thing, we're gonna need to fire a Skyward strike at it, as this voice is telling us. And that gets rid of the dark force around it. What it also does is it activates these air geysers, which will provide us with a quick way to get back up. And Fi now mentions that she notices some aura that's connected with our sailcloth, an aura of Zelda. Now she mentions Dowsing. Basically what this is you use your sword to detect the presence of something, and that'll be used a solid bit throughout the next section or so of the game. So let's select it to be from just regular viewing to Zelda. So now, if we press C, we look around, and it tells us basically the strength of Zelda's force. And when it gives you a more high-pitched sound, that's how you know something's near. Anyway, I guess let's get a lift back up. Right then. Oh, that's convenient. We're right in front of the entrance. One thing I just want to check. I want to go up here. I feel like there was something up here, but I can't remember for sure. Okay, yeah, there's actually just nothing up here. So now, if we use Dowsing on this door, you'll notice it has a very strong signal. And if we go up to it, kind of glows funny, and then the glowing goes away. And now we can open the door. Mm-hmm.
No.
Right then. So this character tells us about beacons that we can use on our map. A little bit about our quest. Now we need to go to the Faron Woods. And let's see. You can sit down over here. There's really no purpose to it. There's a bird statue for us over here. But there is something around here that we do want to get. And it's right over here. We open this chest. It gives us some revitalizing potion. But the best thing is that it also gives us a second bottle. So that's nice. We already got 2 empty bottles, or well, not empty, but 2 bottles. And that'll come in very handy throughout the future of the quest. So she made us mark our beacon, and because I guess I wasn't precise enough, I had to redo it. But there's the beacon that we were supposed to set for ourselves. So if we just go along here, and splash some grass if we want. If you look over there, there's a bunch of these enemies surrounding this Goron. These are called Bokoblins? I don't know. I think it's Bokoblin or Bokoblin, something like that. Now you could time it nicely, so like whenever they're about, or their guard is down, you attack them from the side that they don't have a weapon on. Or you could do this. You could just slash frantically at everything. And so that'll probably save you some time, honestly. Anyway, this guy introduces himself as a traveling historian. So usually when you see traveling Gorons, they tend to be merchants. And when I first saw him, I thought that's what he was. But no, it turns out he's a historian. So he actually talks, and he rambles a bit about Skyloft and how apparently there's this legendary civilization that's super advanced and everything's perfect. And then he talks a little bit about these bird statues here. And this one actually is a statue that's supposed to activate all the others. And yeah, we just gotta get in a little bit of dialogue with him. But when we go up to it, not only can we save, but what you can also do is you can use the statue to return back upwards to Skyloft. So that's basically the way of getting from the surface to Skyloft with the bird statues. Yeah, so now he's doing that rambling I was talking about how the Sky Civilization is awesome and everything. Oh darn, I didn't mean to say no, but anyway. I think if you say you do want to hear more, he's like, I don't know anymore. Anyway. So when we go up to it, the statue kind of activates and he gets all excited about that. But anyway, a few quick things we want to do here. Well, I don't need the heart, but I'll take the rupee. We look over here, there's a bug on the wall. It's a, actually I can't read that and I don't remember what the name is. Some beetle. But I think this woodland rhino beetle. I see. And so, like with Twilight Princess, there are bugs in this game. And somewhere around here you can find grasshoppers too. I think there's a second woodland rhino beetle. Yeah, over there. So it might be useful to grab. And, yeah, if we go up here... I can't remember what was up here. I think it was just a chest or something. Or nothing. Oh, no, what this is... I remember now. This actually acts as a shortcut. We push this log. It takes us back to the beginning of the sealed grounds. Anyway, we're something like 16 minutes in. We're at a decent stopping point, so I guess I'm going to end off the video here. So if you like this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, send this to your friends, check out my other ones, and I will see you guys next time.